Free Palestine. Can you read this? Can you read it?
Yep.
Say it.
No, thank you.
Can you read it out loud?
No.
Why? Can you read this?
Yeah.
What does it say? What does it say?
Are you here to shop?
Yeah.
What else do you need? What else do you need?
Can you read it?
Hello, what else do you need?
Can you read this?
You want to be removed?
Huh?
I just wanted to read it, that's it.
Here, I read it. Here. There is no Palestine.
يلعن أمك.
يلعن عمك.
يلعن عارك. يلعن شكلك. There is Palestine, حبيبي.
So what?
There is Palestine.
So what?
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that shit?
Who are you talking to yourself?
No, I'm talking to the camera. There's
What? You're not even look at you.
There's no Israel. Look, I'm wearing.
But look,
Al-Aqsa. It's the truth. Free Palestine. It
so
is.
what? Who cares?
What
like you have nothing to do in your life.
You don't care.
You
But I care.
אנחנו בעיצומה של מערכה כבדה, מבצע שומר החומות. צה"ל תקף אתמול והיום מאות מטרות טרור של החמאס והג'יהאד האסלאמי ברצועת עזה. חמאס והג'יהאד האסלאמי שילמו, ואני אומר לכם כאן, ישלמו מחיר כבד מאוד על התוקפנות שלהם. אני אומר כאן הערב, דמם בראשם.
צה"ל פועל ב-24 שעות האחרונות ביחד עם השב"כ לצידה של המשטרה ועושה זאת באופן עוצמתי ובמאות תקיפות. מפעלי ייצור, מנהרות, מגדלים שמשמשים את ראשי הארגונים מתפוררים ברחבי עזה וימשיכו להתפורר. יש המון מטרות בקנה, זו רק ההתחלה.
There was a direct strike in the area of Rishon LeZion. 3 rockets were fired from the Gaza Strip. As a result, huge explosions were heard, and more than 60 rockets were fired in the general direction of Tel Aviv with interceptions by the Iron Dome. Unfortunately, here in this area specifically, 1 woman was killed. Heightened security is continuing all across the central area in order to respond to any further rockets that could be fired into Israel.
At a funeral procession in Gaza, a young boy sprints loose, inconsolable and desperate to stand beneath his father's body. Some of the Gazan targets are political or militant. Other victims are innocents, just like this 11-year-old boy. As Gazans bury the dead, above them are missile tracks out of Gaza. More strikes were aimed at Israel Tuesday, killing at least 2 just north of Gaza. Later, more death as rockets fell on Tel Aviv, its biggest city. Gazans fully aware that Israel will hit back again, much harder.
I'm feeling this has to happen, because if it didn't happen, we will stay the same. We will still be suffering from electricity, from water, from siege. We will stay.
23-year-old Shireen Saba says her family barely slept Monday night and fear they could be hit next, even though Israel has issued some advance warnings.
A building of more than 50 apartments, it just fell down. Okay, what about the families of these apartments, of these 50 families or more than 50 families?
التحرك الفلسطيني
Palestinian Prime Minister Mohammed Shtayyeh accused Israel of war crimes.
אנחנו בעיצומה של מערכה.
His Israeli counterpart Benjamin Netanyahu said the strength and frequency of the Israeli attacks will only increase. The US, as Israel's biggest backer, holds the power to help de-escalate, but the Biden administration sat squarely on the fence Tuesday.
Israel has the right to defend itself and to respond to rocket attacks. The Palestinian people also have the right to safety and security.
Unless something changes soon, there are fears a new and lengthy conflict could lie ahead. Redmond Shannon, Global News, London.
More now on those protests in Midtown Manhattan over the crisis in the Middle East. Chopper 2's Dan Rice with the latest for us. Dan.
And Dana, a pro-Palestinian protest was supposed to take place in front of the Israeli consulate. That's that building in the center of your video there on 2nd Avenue between 43rd and 42nd Streets. That group is told to gather instead on the southwest corner of 42nd Street. And you can see that group has grown quite a bit. We got here at 5 o'clock and it was like a couple hundred people here in the last hour. Thousands of people have now gathered in this plaza area here on the southwest corner of 42nd and 2nd. Across the street from there, some of that group has spilled over to the north side of the street. And in front of them, where the original rally was supposed to happen, we have a handful of Israeli protesters who were there as well, and at times tensions growing down there. We did see some of the people from the Palestinian group waving their flags over here at the Israeli group, police getting in between the group, and as you said earlier, Dana, there have been some arrests made down here at the scene, but the group getting bigger down here as they continue to voice their opinions about what's happening in the Middle East. Reporting live in Chopper 2, Dan Rice, CBS 2 News.
Dan, thank you.